Hello and welcome to another video which is going to get you the top grades. So 36 of you liked Lily's question, which was, Hiya Lily, can you focus on how to answer a poetry comparison essay? Because I struggle to fit mine together. Okay, follow me over to the AQA website and let's see how to answer that question. I'm going to come down to where it says subjects and just click on it. And then I'm going to find English, so I'll click on that E there. And English will be around there somewhere, and there it is. And it splits between literature and language and GCSE. I'm going to go GCSE, please. And I want the literature paper because that's where the poetry is. And now I'm going to go to past papers and mark schemes. Boom, in we go. I just want one mark scheme. I don't want loads of them, so I'll click on that. And Shakespeare in the 19th century. No, I don't want that. I want text and poetry. Open it up. Okay, I get to this bit of the mark scheme about the poetry. And what does it say? Well, I've got to structure it. Okay, so I've got to structure a comparison. Good. I've got to have a conceptualized approach, which means I have to have a big idea. I've got to be fine-grained. Ooh, that means I have to look at quotations in detail. Okay. I've got to use subject terminology. Fine. I've got to write about the form and the structure of the poems to get the top marks. How on earth do I do that? Let's look for a clue in the 2018 poetry paper. So let's imagine you were doing the love and relationships question and you got Sing Song, and here it is, this huge poem, and now imagine it in your anthology. Imagine all the detail you have around the side here, all that writing, all that annotation, all those methods, all those interpretations, all those verbs, adjectives, nouns and whatnot that your teachers have told you because they don't want you to miss anything in the exam. Or you were doing the Power and Conflict and you had to do Ozymandias, and there's less stuff to write about that poem because it's shorter. But then on the other hand, it's a pre-20th century poem and it's a sonnet, and you've got to have all that Petrarchan business and all that information that you need about the form and the structure and Shakespeare and flipping Italian love poetry, and oh my God, I can't remember anything. And this is why students struggle to fit everything together, because there's just too much. Teachers give you too much. And I'm not blaming them, it's not their fault. They just think if I give them all the information they need, they'll do brilliantly in the exam. But the problem is teachers don't sit the exam themselves. They don't sit down and say, well, how difficult is this? They don't sit down and do the answer under time conditions. Because if they did, they might tell you a lot less. Because you don't need a lot to get the top grades. So your next job is to type Mr. Salles Quickfire into YouTube, and you get my playlist, all the Power and Conflict poems, and I'm starting to do, I'm sorry it's a bit slow, the love and relationships ones as well. But the point of the Quickfire is that they only have 5 quotations in them. So I do every single poem with only 5 key quotes. That's all you need. How do I know that? Because I've sat down and done the exam and thought, what's the least I can do to get the top grades? 5 key quotations is the answer. So that's your first part of your plan. Know the 5 key quotations in each poem and work out how to use them in an essay. And there is a really simple way of making sure you cover all the points. I call it the FOSS way. So here's one of the videos that teaches you that, where you write about the form of the poems first, you just compare them, then you write about the opening of the poems, then the language features, which I've just stuck as SOAP aims, metaphor, simile, all that stuff. Then you write about the structure of the poems, and then you write about the ending. Now, in order to work out how to do that, it would be really cool if you went into some of my Fossway poems. No, I mean videos. I haven't written any Fossway poems. That would be stupid. But I've made videos about it. Let's stick Fossway up here and see what happens. There you are. You get the easy method to compare poems for top grades. And then you get a student essay which does that using the FOSS method. And then I've given you an extra one which shows you how to compare all of the Power and Conflict poems. I've forgotten I've done that. Well done. Or you can type in Mr. Salles method compare poems and you get the FOSS way, but you also get an older video which shows you how to structure your comparison. You get some really brilliant insight that you can make the best comparisons when you write about the theme of the poem rather than the topic. In other words, the ideas in the poem, not the circumstances. This is probably my top comparison video. It's had 96,000 views. Thank you very much, everybody. Level 9 poetry comparison. It shows you how to do it. And then Mr. Everything English sneaks in here. He's pretty new onto YouTube, but gaining a massive following, so he might be really good. Check him out. I've had a look at some of his videos, and many of the comments I get on my channel are from students who don't have typical Anglo-Saxon names. And, you know, I'm an old Anglo-Saxon guy, so you might be thinking, hey, give me a voice that sounds like mine, and check him out. Why not? But for me, it's the FOSS method that works. You write about the form, remember, you write about the opening, you write about the language features, which I call SOAP aims, you write about the structure, and you write about the ending. There are 5 things, which of course was 5 quotations for each poem, and you'll never be confused again. Now, of course, you can revise for that, can't you? You can go back to your anthology and say, God, wouldn't that look beautiful if I only had 5 notes on this poem? Open up your anthology, and I bet you've got about 20. So, what a great way to hone your revision and make it easier for you, less to remember, but with more impact. So, Lily, thank you very much. And to the other 36, I will put videos here or here or here that you can just click on and find answers to this question in more detail. See you soon on my channel. Don't leave it to luck. Bye-bye.